I'm sorry, I farted.
Welcome to. We're going to give you advice on how to live your life and live it properly by doing the exact opposite of what we do. My name is Harris Goldberg.
And my name is Harris Goldberg.
That's David Garrett, and he's a sexaholic. He goes down on more women than women I don't get.
I would correct you and say I'm a love-aholic.
A loveaholic?
Yeah. I want to find love and give love. I think that that's true. I want acceptance.
All right, so let's vicariously live through us. All of you people who can't, you guys who can't get dates, can't get laid, having trouble with romance, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
And all you guys who are getting too much sex, worried about STDs, seeing disreputable.
That's lotion.
women.
That's for you. Put that right there.
That's Dave. All right, so let
Okay.
me ask you a question.
Okay.
You're at a Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
You see an attractive girl.
Yes.
What happens in your brain when you see that?
In my brain, I genetically am predisposed to walk over to the girl and try to pick her up.
And do you literally forget everything that's going around you?
I forget everything that's happening. If there's an earthquake, if I'm holding a child, if the place is being robbed, I will drop everything and walk over to the girl. First thing I do is I look to see if she has a wedding ring on, because some things are sacred, and then I try to get her to let me go down on her.
No, seriously. I want to ask you, it's a serious question.
Okay.
Is it a sexual urge, or do you feel like I want to go out with this girl?
This is what I feel like. I feel like the next girl I meet could possibly be my soulmate. Could be the woman that I want to marry. And I see a girl, and I feel like if I don't talk to her, I have a compulsion. If I don't talk to her and get to know her, I'll never know if she's the actual one woman in the world that I should be with.
Okay,
That's the truth.
One note for you people watching. Dave had a girlfriend for a while who's now seeing someone else, and he's completely obsessed with her. So even though he's having these adventures with these particular women out there, every now and then he'll become obsessed again with her. Who is she going out with? What's happening? Should I send her an email? What have you?
Should I stalk her on Facebook?
Yeah.
Talk to her best friends to see what she's doing, things like that.
So the question is, why does that linger with you? Because she treated him very poorly, and will not admit to this day that she actually went out with him. Has never called him her boyfriend. Would not tell anyone that she was her boyfriend. Yet he would do everything for her, spend every night with her, etc. So it's a very bizarre situation. And you know her because she's on, the web and on TV and stuff, but we can't say her name, right?
No, can't say her name.
Okay.
That's part of the restraining order.
Okay.
I'm kidding. So the question is why? I think it's. I just wonder what. It's just the acknowledgement, that I'm. It's acknowledged that my feelings, that what we had was real.
Okay, so if she sent you an email,
Mm-hmm.
called you and said, "I want to meet,"
Mm-hmm.
and she said, "It's over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry
Mm-hmm.
for how I treated you," and there was some closure, would you then forget her and move on, or would you
Yes.
still linger?
I would forget, because right now what instead of having closure, what she did was she basically said in almost a high school sort of way, we never went out, we never dated. Why would you even think that? Well, it's been 18 months that I spent every night with you. But no, we never dated.
Now, the fact that you emailed her boy, the guy she's going out with now, to inform him that you were going out, which basically I think destroyed their relationship.
Yeah.
That
makes me feel great.
But do you think that's immature at all?
Do I think that's immature? I think it was immature, but I think that any guy would have done it. I think any guy would have naturally, the curiosity. If you find out that the girl you're seeing is potentially seeing someone else, you're gonna investigate it, and that's what I did. I just sent the guy an email and say, "Hey, you don't know me," on Facebook. I don't know me, but I just wondering if you're dating this girl, because I've been dating her for 18 months, and I slept with her last night, and I'm just wondering if you're sleeping with her tonight.
All right, let's change tacks for 1 second, because these are supposed to be under 3 minutes. I think we're way over.
We can edit, right?
Oh, that's true. Okay, here's the question. hard to say, but I haven't been laid for a long time, and I would love to. But if you introduce me to a girl right now, I wouldn't do it because I'd be terrified of STDs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the question is, what do I do in that situation?
Well,
and I'm tired of you porn because I'm desensitized by the whole thing, and basically it's at the point where I have to see a woman with a horse or something too. Even that.
This is what I feel like. I feel like that you, every time you get an opportunity to be with a girl, and girls are attracted to Harris, and attractive girls, young girls, different ages, Harris sort of freaks out on them for any number of reasons to avoid intimacy. So I think you've got to address your intimacy issues first.
I think it's health issues.
Well,
it's not intimacy. It's I just don't want to get some.
I know. Well, but you can't just ask a girl to go get. I mean, you can't just meet a girl and ask her to go get STD test that day.
No, but you get to know her, and then you. I mean, most people don't even know. Listen out there. When you go get your STD tests, most doctors don't even know that the herpes test that you get is inaccurate because they do a one panel that doesn't really, there's cross-reactivity and everything. There's only one test. It's called type specific. And type 1, which most people have, which you possibly have 10 times the regular, is cold sores or whatever, that kind of thing. Type 2 is the one down there, genital herpes,
downstairs?
Which you don't want.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
8th floor.
If I'm going out with a girl, I want her to.
Okay, well, good. Then that's fair.
That doesn't cross your mind at all.
It's fair, but that's not what's keeping you from connecting up with women. We'll go to a bar and a girl will be talking to Harris and she'll be interested in giving him her phone number, talking Facebook or whatever. But he'll look at me. I can tell he's just not into her. Just like the blonde at the Valentine's Day party.
Yeah, because she's like, you don't drink? I love to get drunk. Woo! Party!
See, that's the type of girl that will have sex with you. So that's sort of the catch. I mean, a girl that's going to drink and party is not going to bring you an STD test that night. Point, counterpoint.